All right, let's get this party started. Today, we're going to explore walking with an emphasis on what the shoulders do when we walk. Let's get to it. Let's kick off with our 3 deep breaths. So we'll go in through the nose. Take your time with these. One more here. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to start with our body scan. Okay, so let's go eyes closed, shoulders rounded, neutral, or chest out. I am starting more on the shoulders rounded side. All right, now we'll go for our walk, 10 paces in each direction. Just want to get a sense, how connected do the feet feel to the ground? First, we'll pay attention to both, then the left, then the right. So is there a soft landing? And is there a good push off? My right foot overall has better landing and push in general. Now what we want to do is let's go right into our pivot arm swing. This will be our 3rd litmus test to see how we're doing relative to the activity of walking. So when we step forward with the left foot, we're going to twist the arm to the left and back. And so just get a sense of how smooth this feels. Just the overall quality of the experience of this movement. Do you feel coordinated? Do you feel stiff? Do you feel loose? Is your body moving freely? All right, let's switch it over. So right foot steps forward, twist the arms to the right. Right leg steps back, twist the arms to the left. Okay, let's get to it. So remember, we start global, then we go local, then we come back to global activities. So what we're going to do now is we want to dive into the shoulder, more specifically relative to what it does in walking. We're not going to get into the weeds here, but here's one big thing you could know about walking is when the left foot steps forward, the right arm swings forward naturally. We just naturally walk like that. It's a counter rotation, okay? So when that arm comes forward, there's things happening at the shoulder in 3 planes of motion. I'm going to take you through all 3 of those to make sure that your shoulder is doing what it needs to be doing so it doesn't stress your neck or other parts, maybe your back. Okay, so what we're going to do is, well, I'm going to end up having my hand on my whiteboard, but I'll just show you from the side what this would look like. Is you're going to step your left foot forward and you're going to let your right arm swing forward with it. From here, you're going to fix your hand on a wall at about shoulder height. And then you're going to drive your hips back to accentuate the shoulder motion. Okay, so we're going to start here. You're going to step your left foot forward toward the wall. Left arm swings up about shoulder height. Now you can use the other hand, just fingertips touching the wall for a little bit of stability. You can lean a little bit of pressure into the right heel of hand and then slide the hips back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Now you're only sliding the hips back until you find a little bit of resistance. You're not trying to force the range. It's more important that you just keep that little bit of pressure in the heel of your hand and slide the hips back to where they can naturally go. Okay, that's for 10. Now hold the 10th one. Pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One thing I'll add here is as my hand's on the wall, it's almost like I'm pulling down a bit. All right, so now what we want to do is we're going to step our left foot forward. Right, our right foot forward. Right foot forward. We're going to step our right foot. We're going to step our right foot forward as the left hand swings forward. This is what naturally happens, okay? So step the right foot toward the wall. Left hand goes with it. Right hand's just a finger touch. All right, and from here, what we want to do is we're going to slide the hips back. Now, immediately, and I already knew this, but This shoulder has much less capacity, and I can tell because I can't slide my hips back near as far on this side. It's like the shoulder comes to tension very quickly, which means my capacity is low. And the way I want to start to improve that is to lean more pressure into the heel of the hand, which would take me through less range of motion, but I know it's at least coming from the correct joint. Okay, hold the 10th, pulse, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the next plane of motion. So the easiest way to do this is we're going to get our hands about shoulder height, okay? But we want them on the wider side, okay? And so what we're going to do here is we're going to start by putting the left foot ahead. And we're going to slide our hips away from the right hand. Okay, so if you could just imagine, how far can my hips naturally slide away from my right hand? And it's like my right hand is gripping the wall here. All right, and now as my hips slide, my shoulder on the right is, relatively speaking, it's lifting. All right, and that's exactly what happens when we walk. Let's go 8, 9, hold right there. Now just nice and easy. 10 pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You want to be right at the edge of what you can and can't do, but without forcing it. If you feel any discomfort, you've gone too far. Now let's switch that over to the other side. We're going to go right foot ahead. Now we want to see how well can we slide the hips to the right away from the left hand. Now for me, I can see here again, I'm not able to go real far. Definitely not in comparison to the other side. And when we have imbalances like this, that is the root cause of stiffness, pain, and discomfort. It's so important to connect that dot. We just need to, so I need more capacity through my left shoulder here. But now I know exactly what to do in order to do that. Go into my restorative movement library. Let's go one more and hold. Okay. Once I go into the library, then I can look to create this specific motion and restore it back to my shoulder and then reintegrate it back into the activity of walking. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, so now the last thing we're going to do for the shoulder at a local level is we're going to take the hand, we're going to turn it inward. Okay, so as the hand comes forward, the arm is actually spinning inward. It's not spinning, you can't see it that way, but that's the motion that's occurring at the joint. Okay, so just like we did on the first one, you're going to step the left foot forward, the right hand swings forward with it. Now from here, you're just going to take the hand, instead of pointing straight up, you're just going to turn it inward to where it can comfortably go at about shoulder height. Okay, and then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our left knee and we're going to drive it across. Nope. We're going to take our left foot and we're going to step it across the body, just like this. All right, and as you do that, you're just going to keep a little bit of pressure in the heel of the hand. So a little pressure in the heel of the hand as you step across the body. It's not forceful. You don't need to feel massive stretching or anything like that to be effective. We know that the correct motion is happening at the joint. Okay, hold the next one. And now we're going to drive the knee. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now let's repeat that on the other side. So we're going to go right foot ahead. The left arm swings with it. Let's take the left hand, turn it inward. Okay, fingertip touching on the other side. I'm going to take my right foot now, step it across my body. Now I'm creating the internal rotation that I need through that lead shoulder in walking. Hold the next. Okay, so let's go for a knee drive. And I feel that low capacity carry through all 3 planes of motion here. And I would say of all 3, this actually is the one that moves the best. Okay, Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our original. So you remember we did this pivot arm swing to assess. What we're going to do is we're actually going to start to break it down into other planes of motion using a so basically you're familiar with the rotational. We're now going to go into a lateral bending. Okay, so I just want you to watch first. Okay, my left leg's going to be moving forward to back. Now, as my left foot steps forward, I'm going to bring my right elbow up. Okay. Now, this is exaggerating what happens during walking, but these mechanics do happen. All right. Now, when I go back with my left foot, my other arm comes up. Okay, so it's like a little chicken wing dance, just like this. So we go up with, it's basically the left foot steps forward, the right arm lifts, left arm steps back, the left arm lifts. Okay, so just nice and easy. So now we're kind of reintegrating back into a global movement. There's more parts of the body moving than there just was when we were holding. Okay, now let's do the same thing with the right leg movement. Okay, right leg steps forward, bring the arm up. Right leg steps back, bring the right arm up. Okay, so left arm lifts, right arm lifts. Again, only our right leg is our moving leg. And then you probably will notice that one side just naturally lifts. Maybe it feels a little easier for you. You want to address the side that has lower capacity. If you can expand the capacity, you will reduce stress in your body. Let's go one more here. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take the arms in another plane of motion. So what we're going to do here, I'll give you a quick demo first. Let's get the left leg moving. Face this way. I'm going to step my left leg back, bring my arms down. Step my left leg forward, bring my arms up. Okay, so it's a little arm swing. 2, 3, 4, 5. You notice I'm not going for like a huge step here. I just want to get the pivot action and pair it with the arm swing. If you feel anything in your back when you go overhead, you're just going a little too high. And also you can try swinging up rather than back. Let's go one more here. All right. And now we want to go. The right foot's going to step back. The arms are going to come down with it. The right foot steps forward. Bring the arms up. 3, 4. I feel less efficient when I have this leg stepping. There's just little subtleties that I've picked up over time, and I just know now to hone in on the imbalances. So if I can balance the imbalance, correct the imbalance, I will improve my function and my comfort. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our litmus test, which is going to take us through that third plane of motion to finish this matrix. All right, so we're going to step the left foot forward. Now we're reassessing what was the effect of our routine. Did it help us improve our efficiency of walking? So left foot's going to step forward. We're going to twist the arms to the left. Left leg going to step back. We're going to twist the arms to the right. So we go 9, 8, 7, 6. I definitely feel more motion occurring through my rib cage. Obviously, the shoulders live on the rib cage, so the mobilization's freeing me up through that area. Makes perfect sense. It's subtle. And 10. Now I'm going to go the other way. Right foot steps forward, arms twist to the right. Let's go for 10. 8. I think it's so cool that you can hone in on different activities and try to appreciate what each joint complex is doing at that time in the activity. It just makes so much sense why people have a hard time getting resolution on the pain patterns, because the body can move in an infinite number of ways. And so we just need a framework to start to evaluate to see what's limiting the chain reaction from being successful. Let's do our walk now. Let's check our connection. How softly do we hit the ground? How strong is the push off? So for me, I still feel in general that my left foot hits harder. Okay, so what that would mean to me in the context of this routine is that my foot hitting harder on the ground is not related to my shoulder function. Doesn't mean that what I did was bad. It just means that this is not related to that. But I did notice an overall just a relaxation in the stride. But of course I did because I just took myself through the same zones that walking takes my body through naturally. Last one, let's check our posture scan. I can tell you before I even go eyes closed, I'm fully chest out now. Let's take our 3 deep breaths. I feel a huge uprightness. I might have been 3 already. I'm gonna go one more. Okay, thank you so much for your time and your attention. If you found any imbalances, the best that you could do is come hop into our community, hop into our restorative movement library. We show you exactly how to balance out the imbalances in your body so you can move better and then feel better. And right now I'm hopping into a live check-in and troubleshooting call with my community members to see how they got along in this routine and just help them move better and find what's exactly holding them back. All right, well, thank you so much again. And I'll see you back on Sunday. Cheers.